Hello, everybody. I am Betsy Weissman. I am the owner of Sculpt Studios. We are about 8 miles outside of Washington, D.C. And today I'm going to bring to you a 30-minute workout, what we call a reformerless workout or Pilates HIIT on the floor. We're a Pilates studio, like I said, located right outside of Washington, D.C. in Old Town Alexandria. We have 2 rooms. One has 12 reformers, and the other room has HIIT, bar, and yoga. During this COVID crisis, we have, of course, transferred to 100% virtual. You can find all of our classes on demand or live. We have many different options for you. So let me take you through a 30-minute workout, what you can find on our live classes, and what you can find on our on-demand. I want to thank LifeFuels for having me on the class today. I found them because I was a power user because all I do is drink my water. And so they reached out to me, and I hope you enjoy their product as much as I do, and I hope you enjoy this class. We have a 30-minute counter here, and we're going to get started. I see that we have hundreds of people on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Instagram Live. So let's get started. All right. You're going to step back, right? You're going to root firmly into your feet. From here, we're going to reach on down, reach those hands up, squeeze the glutes, exhale down. Exhale down. We're just warming up the body, or as we say here at Sculpt, finding our fire. Inhale down, inhale up, exhale down. You've got it. Warming it up, pushing through your heels, squeezing your glutes on the way up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Let's do a little bit more, warming up the body. You've got it. Give me another 3, 2, and 1. Good job. From here, you're going to take your left hand, reach up and over, stretch all the way down through the left side body. Right hand up and over. Reaching, stretching out through the side. Legs are straight, knees are soft. Just warming it up. Can you pick up the pace just a little bit? Reach, reach. Look at all those people signing on. Welcome. Can't wait to work you out here for 30 minutes today. It's going to be the best 30 minutes of your day. A little faster. Reach, reach. You've got it. Give me another 3, 2, and 1. Good job. From here, what we're going to do is what we call inchworm. So you're going to reach on up, hinge at the waist, come on down, take those hands, walk them forward into a nice, strong plank position. I'm going to turn to the side so that everybody can see me. So you're in a nice, strong plank position here, right? And from this position, you're going to walk your hands back, reach it on up, hinge down. Walk those hands forward. Hold that nice strong plank position here for 1, 2, and then walk those hands back up. You've got it. Keep going. Reaching up high, hinging down at the waist, walking those hands forward, holding that plank for 2 seconds, rounding the shoulders, softening the elbows, and then walking them back. You've got it. Keep walking, keep planking, reach it on up. Last one, hinging on down, walking out to a nice, strong plank position. Now, from this position, we're going to go straight into shoulder taps. So I'm squeezing my shoulders, softening my elbows, and I'm just taking one hand to the other. Nice shoulder taps, right hand, left shoulder. Trick here is to try to keep those hips stable as you go from one shoulder to the other. You've got it. One shoulder, hand tap, then the other. Abs are strong, shoulder blades are rounded, elbows are soft as you just do one and the other. You've got it. Good form, holding it nice and strong, holding it up through that plank. All right, from here, let's hold that plank. Everyone in a nice, strong plank position. And from here, you're just going to do some hip dips. So you're going to take the left hip down and then the right hip. Left hip, right hip. You've got it. If this at all bothers your wrists, do not hesitate. Go straight onto those forearms and then shift it one side and then the other. You've got it. Wonderful. One hip, then the other. Shifting it from one side into the other. Trying to hold that core, use and engage that core. Once again, on those forearms if you have any wrist issues, or up on those palms if they're not bothering you. Hip dip. We've got it. Give me another. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Now from here, we're going to go into something that we call plank crunch. If you have sliders, like we have here, on carpet, these work well. If you don't have sliders, you could use some towels, right? That can go under your knees, or under your feet, I should say. I am on a soft floor here. Personally, I find it easier just to use my socks. So, once again, onto that forearm plank position, coming down here. Now from here, I'm going to use my socks because it works just fine. Going to adjust my camera just a little bit. So I'm going to use my socks. Don't necessarily need to use my sliders in this floor. Okay, from here, on your forearm, right? And from here, come into a nice strong plank position. And then all we're going to do is bring our knees in. Inhale out. Exhale, inhale in. Exhale out. In and out. In and out. Remembering to inhale when you lengthen your legs. Exhale when you crunch it in. You bring your knees right under those hips. Inhaling it out. Exhaling it in. Think about keeping the shoulders soft. Hands in 11 position, in parallel position, just like this. Try not to bring too much tension to that upper body as you inhale it out. Exhale it in. Inhale it out. Exhale it in. Your knees are hovering right off of that floor, right? Every time you reach, extend it in. Reach and extend it in. You've got it. Let's do another couple here before we finish out this ab series. Down on those forearms. Exhale it in. Inhale it out. You've got it. This imitates a movement that we do on our machines. That's why we call this reformerless Pilates. Inhale it out. Exhale it in. Last 2. Exhale it in into those abs. Inhale out. Exhale in. Good job. From here, sit it on back. Reach that tailbone down toward those heels and stretch it forward. Take a quick little break. Rocking side to side. Think about melting those shoulders, melting those underarms into the floor, and reaching out. All right. From here, we're going to go into something we call thigh dancing, right? It's not fun. It's a little challenging, right? But you're going to feel it, and we're going to work those quads because we only have 30 minutes today. So we're getting right at it. So I'm going to back up a little bit so that you can see me well. See me here? Hips over knees. From here, I'm going to think about coming back. Think about bringing my tailbone back towards my heels, and I'm going to hover here, right? And I'm just going to pulse and pulse and pulse and pulse. So the goal is that your tailbone is coming toward those heels, right? Shoulders over my hips, engaging those quads, pulsing it. Now, continue. If you're doing it properly, right, and that tailbone is right over those heels, you should feel those quads engage right away. Just pulsing it up, pulsing it up. I think I need a little drink here. LifeFuels bottle here. Pulsing it up, pulsing it up. You've got it. Now, if you have your weights nearby, right, and you want to make this more challenging, you could hold it here, bring those hands up, and from here, with or without weights, we're going to crunch it in, crunch it in, crunching it in, right? Now, I'm not coming all the way up and taking the tension off of my quads. I'm staying in the movement, right? Keeping it down, crunching it in, crunching it in. Exhaling, inhaling. You've got it. Give me another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. You should feel it in those quads. You don't need to do much of that one. With your weights, I want everyone to stand on up. From here, we're going to just a sumo inner thigh squat. So I have just some light weights here. If you want to make this more challenging, you could grab a heavier weight. I have 10 pounds here. Coming on out into a nice, wide sumo squat. You can hold it like this. You can hold it like this. It doesn't matter to me. From here, we're going to inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. When you're exhaling, you're squeezing those inner thighs, right? Inhale down, exhaling up. Small little pulse. You want this more challenging. Stay in this. Don't come all the way up. When you come all the way up, you're taking the tension off, taking a rest. Otherwise, stay down. Squeeze up. You've got it. So you're going to stay down. You're going to squeeze it up. You're going to inhale down and exhale it up. Remembering to engage those inner thighs the whole time, right? You want less? Stand up, take a break. You want more? Stay in it. Stay down. All right, let's go. Let's continue. You got it. Inhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. See, even teachers forget the breath. Inhale down. Exhale up. My abs are engaged. My pelvis is neutral, right? So I'm not over tucking. Nice neutral pelvis. Inhaling down. Exhaling up. Can we hold it down here? Can we pulse it up? Pulse it up. Pulse it up. Again, I have a 10-pound weight. I got some strong inner thighs from working out here at Sculpt. Not a problem. Inhale, exhale. You've got it. Pulsing it in, pulsing it up, pulsing it up, pulsing it up. Give me another 5, and then we're going to hold it down there. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale down, hold it here, roll those shoulders down. Small little pulses down, down, down. So keep going. Remember, pelvis is neutral. Shoulders are relaxed. That weight becomes too much, drop it, not a problem. You modify for you what works for you today. Pulsing down, 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 down. Can you give me another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come on up. Put that weight down. Now don't forget, if you don't have a heavy weight, you could grab detergent. You could grab some heavy cans that you find. You can grab your dog. Doesn't matter. Just find whatever you need to do. All right, from here, we're going to go into lunge, what we call crescent lunge. Now, I'm going to pick up my 2-pound weights, right? We're going to come forward with our left foot. Actually, I'll turn to the side so it's very easy for you to see. Now, remember, I have my socks on. If you're on carpet, you could try sliders if you have them, or you could use a towel, whatever works well for you. I'm going to roll my shoulders down. I'm going to take my left foot forward, right? And I'm going to take my right foot, and I'm going to slide it on down behind me, and I'm going to exhale, come on up. One little tip, that left foot should be turned out just a little bit, not straight out, turned out just a little bit. So I'm going to inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Lots to think about here. You've got about 90% of that weight on that front left leg. The back leg is for balance, right? You're inhaling it down, exhaling it up, right? All of the weight, continue. All of the weight is on that front left leg. You're engaging that inner thigh and that outer thigh. I just lost my headset. Keep it going. Inhale down, exhale up. It's slow. When you come to our Sculpt studios and you join our classes online, you see that we are slow and methodical. That's how we roll, man. We go down, inhale, exhale it up. Everything is relaxed up top. I'm exhaling it up. I'm involving my arms because why not? We only have 30 minutes or, according to our counter, 16 minutes left. We are halfway through it. So fast. All right, everyone, hold it down here. Inhale, engage that core, sit down into that front left leg, maybe hinge forward just a little bit, right? Roll those shoulders down. And from here, we're going to come up an inch and down an inch, up an inch and down an inch, up an inch and down an inch. I feel it. I'm only doing half the workout while I'm instructing you how to do it. I know you're feeling it. You're coming up. You're coming down. Up and down. Hold it into that front leg. Remember, 90% of your weight's in that front left leg. Back leg is for balance. Up, down. Can you hold it down here? Can you engage that core? Roll those shoulders down. Can you sit down one more inch? Maybe hinge forward one more inch, holding it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come on up, shake it out. We're gonna get into some upper body before we go back into the lower body. Now, if you want a real challenge, you could keep your 1 or 2, 3 pound weights. It's not that I don't want the challenge. It's hard to instruct with the weights. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some upper body, what I call straight arm slice. All right, so let me get on my mark here. From here, I'm gonna soft sit firmly into my heels, right? I'm gonna soften my knees. Again, nice neutral pelvis, abs are engaged. As always, it's our sculpt classes. I'm gonna bring those shoulders up, hands up, all right? And from here, my thumbs are pointing down, and I have my pinkies a little bit forward. And from here, I'm just gonna bring it back, back, back. So I'm not, hyperextending my lower back. I'm engaged, my abs are tucked in, right? And I'm taking my my shoulder blades, and I'm bringing them together. Thinking about bringing my thumbs together behind my back. Getting into that lower back, the upper back here, pulsing it back, right? Shoulders are down, and you're just bringing it, so up, bringing it back, back, back. I'm not coming that far back, right? But I am very engaged and thinking about engaging those shoulder blades, all right? Keep them up. Again, you can always add 1 or 2 pound weights, make this a little bit more challenging. We'll get there soon. So we're just pulsing it back. Again, not an overextension, right? Neutral pelvis, abs engaged, pulsing it back. Thumbs are down. You've got it. All right, from here, we're gonna flip it up. So my thumbs are facing up towards the ceiling. And from here, same movement, just bringing it back, back, back. All right, shoulders are down, everything is engaged, getting into that upper, between those shoulder blades, holding it out here. Give me another 5. Then I'm going to turn the doorknobs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's turn the doorknobs. Turn the doorknobs. There you go. If you've got some weights, it's going to be extra challenging now. It's all right. We don't have that much time left. You can hang in there. What do we got? 13 minutes. You got this. So you are just turning the doorknobs. Boop, boop. Abs engaged. Pelvis neutral, right? All coming from the shoulders. A nice rotation here. You see how that works? Rolling it out. Rolling it out. Now again, a lot of these moves that we do on our machines when we're in the studio, but we had to pivot, right? We had to adapt. So our virtual and our live classes are incorporate all of these moves and then a lot more. So make sure you join us. Turn the knob. Turn the knob. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Grab those weights. I'm going to grab my 2 pound weights here, right? While you guys grab your weights, maybe you could take a sip of water. This Bluetooth keeps falling out of my ear here. Take a sip of water. I don't know, maybe I'll use my LifeFuels bottle here. All right. Take a sip of water. Grab those weights. We're going to go straight into goalpost. So what do I always say? Neutral pelvis, abs engaged, shoulders down, right? That's what we call good form here. So you've got your hands up in a goalpost position. I only have 2 pound weights. I'll tell you what though, these 2 pound weights get awfully heavy, awfully quick. I'm just doing a small little pulse up, pulse up, pulse up, pulse up, right? If you want to sit into those heels, bend those knees, protect that lower back, I gotcha. I like it. Pulsing it up, pulsing it up. You can do it. Pulsing it up. I told you those 2 pound weights get heavy awfully fast. All right, we're going to hold it here. Now I want you to pulse it down, 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 down. Some of our instructors here do this with 5-pound weights. They're so strong, so impressive. And they teach. It's amazing. Pulsing it down. Pulsing it down. You've got it. All right, keep pulsing it down. Pulsing it down. Abs engaged, shoulders are down, right? Everything is relaxed while you pulse it down. Down, down, down. We've got it. Let's do it for another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Roll it on out. Take your head. Do a half circle, one direction, and then the other. Roll it on out. Roll those shoulders back once, twice. Roll them forward once and twice. All right. Let's do some tricep kickbacks before we get into our lower body series. All right, I'm going to turn to the side. All right. So all we're going to do is do a nice strong hinge forward. What am I going to do? I'm going to engage my core, because that's what we do here. Hinging it forward, and I'm going to take my elbows, put them nice close with my rib cage, and I'm going to kick it back. Inhale, halfway down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Right? Kicking it back. So now you might feel engagement here, right? But I have to come up to here to feel the engagement in my triceps. So you need to extend to where you feel the engagement, right? Don't care about anyone else. Don't look at anybody else in the room. If your 16-year-old's there doing it, ignore it. Do what works for you. Exhale back. So once again, abs engaged, hinge forward, shoulders down. Exhale back. Exhale back. And you're thinking about squeezing into your body while you kick it back. Kick it back, right? Both arms, tricep kickbacks. You got it. We're big in breath here. We do a lot of exhaling and inhaling. The exhale helps you with your movements. We're going to hold it up. So see what I had to do? I had to roll my shoulders down. Even I had to do that. Roll those shoulders down, hold it up here, maybe hinge forward a little bit, gripping those abs, pulse it up, pulse it up, pulse it up, pulse it up. Again, 2-pound weights. You feel this kick in. If you've got the right form and you're engaging properly, you're feeling this kick in right away. You don't need a lot of weight. You've got it. Oh my gosh, look how many people are signed on. Welcome. Glad to have you. Exhale it up. Exhale it up. Exhale it up. Hold it up here. Roll those shoulders down. Hinge forward another smidge of an inch. Hold it here. Lift it up. Lift it up for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Lay it on down. Let down on those weights. Unless you want to use them for your lunge, I'm going to put mine down for now. And we're going to go to the lunge on the other side. All right, shake out those arms. Now, once again, we started with the left. Let's start with the right arm. I'm sorry, the right foot. My mistake. So instead of taking your feet straight ahead, you're going to take your foot. If you can see my foot, I'm going to turn it out slightly. Okay? I'll step back even further. Stepping it back slightly. From here, all my weight is on that front right leg. I'm going to roll my shoulders down. I'm going to take a breath, right? I'm going to inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Now, it's not a fast down and up, right? We're not about that. We're about form. We're about slow, purposeful movement. Inhaling it down, exhaling it up. Inhaling it down for 4, exhaling it up. Once again, don't forget, 90% of that front right leg, the left leg going down and up, is just for balance, because we're working that front leg, the inner thigh, the outer thigh, right? Keep it going. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Let me turn to the side. Maybe this side would be better. Inhaling it down, exhaling it up. Now, if you've got your weights, you could kick it back into a bicep curl. Tricep kick back into a bicep curl. That works for me. You could bring your arms, get this right, bring your arms out, bring your arms down, right? There's lots to do if you want to make this more challenging. If you need a modification, just don't come down as far, right? You can still put all the weight in that front leg and just not come down as far. So you can modify by not coming down as far. You could make it more challenging by incorporating some weights, coming down further and staying down, right? Keeping the tension on those legs the whole time. Inhale, exhale. Inhale down, exhale down, up. You've got it. Let's do another couple full extensions where we come into our hold on this leg. Inhaling it down, exhaling it up. Excellent. Abs engaged. No tension in that upper body, right? We're going to come on down. We're going to hold it here, right? Roll those shoulders down. I'm going to come up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. And think about when you're pulsing up and down, it's less about moving that back foot, which is really not what we're focusing on. And we're focusing on that 1 inch on that right leg, right? Down, exhale up. Everything is happening in that front right leg. That back left leg, it's just there, right? It's keeping your balance. Doesn't have much of a roll right now. It's taking a break, right? Down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. Are we ready to hold it down there? Let's do it. Come on down. Hold it down into your strongest, lowest lunge. Engage that core. Hinge forward. Roll those shoulders back. Hold it here. Full engagement on that right leg for 5, for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Come on up. Shake it on out. We just have a couple minutes left here. Let's do some side plank work. Get into those core before we cool it on down. All right. We're going to come down into our right side. I like to come onto my forearm when I do side plank. I find it's a little too heavy on my wrists, so I come down onto my forearms. Onto your right forearm, right? You're going to stack your feet out, right? Shoulder over my elbow, and I'm going to reach it up. Now, this is one movement. This is one version. If you want, you could have your right foot down and your left foot up, right? Either of those work. And from here, we're just going to pulse it up, pulse it up, pulse it up, pulsing it up, right? So keep going, pulsing it up. Now, what you're thinking about is you're taking that hip and you're pulsing it up. Small little movement as you pulse it up, up, up. Engaging those obliques, right? Because you have what? 4 minutes left of class, 3 minutes left of class. You got this. We could do this. Pulsing it up. Let's hold it up here. Now, once again, you could be down on your knee. That's not a problem. And you could thread the needle. We all know what that is. Take that hand. Come on down. Lift those hips up. Reach behind you. And then inhale it right back up. Inhale down. You got it. I'm going to come up on my both feet. I'm going to reach it on down. Lift those hips up. Give me another 3, 2, and 1. Bring that arm back up. Hold it here. Lift those hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. Let's switch on over to the other side before we run out of time. Make sure we're nice and even. All right. From here, let's come down onto our left forearm. Once again, both feet come on out. You could have them stacked on top of one another, or you could have that left knee down. Okay, reach it on up. Holding it here. Take that hip, pulse it up, pulse it up, pulse it up. Make sure that that shoulder is over that elbow, right? Pulsing it up. You've got it. Good form. Pulsing it up, pulsing it up. Can you hold it up? Can you pulse it up? Can you come from those obliques, right? Getting into those obliques as you pulsing it up. All right, let's get back at it. Whether those toes are stacked, those feet are stacked, or you're on your left knee, you are working those obliques. Let's thread the needle. Take that right hand up. Take that right hand down, and at the same time, lift up those hips. Reach it on up. Lift those hips. Reach it on up. Give me another 3. Oops, I lost my balance. We're not perfect here. 2, and 1. Good job. Come on down. Let's check our time. Do we have time for one more core movement? I say let's stretch it on out. I don't think we have time. All right, from here, let's step it on up. Reach it on up to the ceiling. Take that right hand onto the left wrist Bring it up and over. Let's stretch out those obliques. Reaching over, maybe opening that chest toward the ceiling. Bring it on up. Left hand, right wrist, up and over. Do the best you can. That's all we can do right now. Work it hard. Give yourself a break. Don't be so hard on yourself. Take those hands, reach them up toward the ceiling. Bring them back just a little bit. Just a little bit, engaging that core. All right, drop those hands. Let's hinge at the waist. Soften those knees. Think about melting that chest onto those thighs. Maybe opening those feet a little bit. Hands, palms onto the floor if you can. No tension in the neck, rocking side to side. Rocking side to side. Hands on the elbows, twist one direction and then the other direction. All right, from here, slowly roll it on up, stacking those vertebrae one at a time, rolling it on up here. What do we got left on time? Look at that, 30 minutes. All right, I hope you enjoyed our class today. Once again, we are Sculpt. You can find us at sculpt.co. Also, we are having a Feeding America campaign. I'm sure you are all as moved by the food banks being overwhelmed as we are here at Sculpt in Alexandria, Virginia. So what we are doing is for every time someone attends a live class, we will donate 5 meals. So you can find all the information about that on our Instagram or on our website. Again, we're at sculpt.co. Check us out. We are a virtual studio. Just trying to make it like everybody else. But we're also really trying to help Feed America. Our food banks need our help, and they need our help now. So all you need to do is take a free exercise class, and we'll help Feed America. Thank you, LifeFuels. I'm going to make sure I do my immunity drinking today. Thank you for the opportunity, and everyone have a wonderful day. I'll see you Wednesday at 12.